welcome back to Reading Homestuck Pesterquest. We got Mason, Arthur, and June here today.
Hello.
Hello there.
Alright. And...
I'm no longer within Arthur's vicinity.
she has left the domain.
I've left the domain expansion.
Yep. I mean, I did make it happen, but my prediction is still true. So, you see, this is the difference in how mine and June's predictions work. Because I did predict we'd almost immediately have a JJK reference. June predicts things, and they just spontaneously happen and pop into reality because of luck. I predict things, and I forcibly make them happen through direct action. Whether people like it or not.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think my prediction stuff usually only happens when it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. Damn. Well,
in like the grand scheme of life,
things could change.
The grand scheme of
look,
life.
I'd love Apollo to prove me wrong.
Speaking of not mattering, here's Tavros.
Yes. Damn. Okay. Oh, Vriska statement. Vriska statement right there. So.
I see where Mason lands on the side of on the debate of Vriska versus Tavros.
Vriska wins for now. So,
Vriska keeps winning. Vriska will win in the end.
Hey, I mean, no, look at the end of the comic. She did not win. Tavros won pretty definitively right near the end there.
I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know if I was
crashing
actually
the
there for
fuck
that.
out.
Brisker wins for now, is what I say during the S-Wake
To
flush.
be fair, in my defense, I don't remember that shit.
Fair. Right, so for this episode, Arthur's going to be doing Tavros' voice. That's already been put in. And to even things out for this set of 4, that will mean June is doing the narration. So, when you're ready, June.
I hate how my first fucking instinct is to try and do the fucking Hunter x Hunter narration. Alright. Suppressing that urge right now.
The Larp episode will come to be someday. The full Larp episode.
Someday we will Larp.
What is this Bowser's Castle music?
Hold up, his theme music's kind of fire?
I'm literally hitting the fucking hold on his writings this fire post right now. Like, what the fuck?
Also, I will point out, kind of is okay. No, I think. Okay, I can't see.
Does not go anywhere.
Okay, I can't see it very clearly because it is mostly outline, and my vision's not incredible. I'll be honest, but. Did they actually bother to change this billboard in the back here to be Fefri, or is that still fucking Trizza?
I think that's still Trizza.
I can't tell.
I can tell, and it looks nothing.
They just left it there.
I'm zoomed in right now. That shit does not look like Fefri.
They just fucking left it there for fuck knows how long. They just left this billboard to rot.
They just left this billboard, but someone still bothered to
be honest,
clean it.
if this is not a particularly well-to-do neighbourhood, they probably wouldn't even bother.
That's fair. That is fair. It is a Bronze Blood neighbourhood on Alternia. They're probably not going to be particularly... They're probably not going to think that hard about the propaganda infrastructure here, other than Fuchsia Blood good, you bad.
Yeah. Alright. You're enjoying a brisk, head-clearing walk in the Alternian moonlight when the plot comes screaming towards you. Literally. You don't even have time for introspection.
Oh no! I can tell exactly what conundrum our boy has gotten himself into today. Oh no. Tavros, you poor sod. Arthur.
Oh no. How am I even gonna do this voice like this?
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Just like walk away from the mic and do it in the back.
I think it's more an issue of consistently keeping this voice going for a whole episode in his current state.
Let's be real.
Hope you guys, the audience, are ready for an episode of this voice.
Of the voice, you know the one. Oh God!
You put that in away.
I was about to say, to anyone who
That is
does
an
not
Alex
know,
type beat right there.
to anyone who does not know Pesterquest, I swear to any god you will ask me to swear to, I did not put that in. I swear on my
For the
life
first time
that was
ever,
in the game.
it's not a bit. That's just
It's
in
not
the game.
a bit that was just in the fucking game.
Oh my god!
Now,
Oh.
you know that. Do you know the Sonic Adventure 2 intro where they like jump into the sky and like cross in front of the moon? I want to see that with 2 Tavroses.
That's fucking.
Mind.
Oh no,
Okay,
but
so
that's
today's
beautiful
the-
though. That's beautiful.
Okay, so today is the Cerulean Bloods doing a fist bump while watching Tavros crawl on the ground episode. This is the Mason sees eye to eye with Vriska episode.
Oh my god.
Just being really mean to Tavros.
Alright. You turn your head to see a guy in a wheelchair whizzing down a nearby hill. He's got a phone in one hand, making it difficult for him to control his descent with the other. You quickly rush over in time to see him hit a rock and go flying through the air with an impression mark. Oh my fucking god. Is this just the fucking Tavros Torment Nexus?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, June. Existence is the Tavros Torment Nexus. The narrative is the Tavros Torment Nexus. So long as he is being written about, Tavros cannot have nice things.
Do a flip!
Arthur. Get ready for an hour plus of this, folks. I'd say it's all
God, I'm
downhill
so
from here,
ready
but
because I
evidently
don't
Tavros
like
has
Tavros.
experienced that already.
Look, I'm here for it because I don't like Tavros, and making him sound annoying as fuck is funny to me.
Hey, fair enough. Fair dues to you.
Bring the fallen wheelchair over to him. He stares at you for a second, then pulls himself back into it with a grunt.
My mind's on some extra stuff today. I saw Fallen Wheelchair and I immediately thought of the end of Fallen Kingdom, but with a wheelchair just slowly descending with the music.
And it's just the fucking ooze, but it's in Tavros's voice.
And the wheelchair just slowly...
Yep, that's what it sounds like. That's the sounds. Editor me, throw that shit. Just slap that shit together. Keep Tavros in the wheelchair. Just use one of Tavros's
But
strikes
it's
here.
just one of those days.
Yeah,
It's just one of those days!
Everything is fucked.
Everybody sucks. And you really don't know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off.
Oh. Well, Arthur?
Thank you, weird and ugly alien stranger.
Once he's settled into the chair, you look over the boy you just helped. He's lanky and scrawny, except for his oversized horns, giving the impression of a boy going through a very awkward puberty. His wheelchair is simple and flimsy, and it looks like it's gone through a lot of wear and tear.
Oh, introductorily speaking, I should say my name is Tavros.
Is Tavros the first one to just
outright give us his
To actually
name?
introduce himself. Wow, what a loser introducing himself.
What a
God, you could tell he's a beta male.
Oh, God.
Actually. I can't even fucking keep that bit up.
Fair.
Tavros! As is now usual for you, the name sounds familiar even though you're not sure any of your other friends mentioned him by name. You give him a proper greeting and then ask what happened, and he nods towards an old watchtower at the top of the hill.
I was attempting to scale toward the tower to acquire a rare fidget spawn. Go monster. What is named Wolverpine.
Oh my god, he's playing Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah.
They got
Well,
Pokemon Go on Alternia.
He plays
before-
Pokemon Go every night.
I mean, that
They,
does...
they,
that does fully
they got
make sense-
Pokemon Go
make
on
sense.
Alternia before GTA 6.
I mean, it is
Except
kind of
in
weird
this one,
considering
they would actually
the...
encourage you to wander onto other people's property if you're a high blood.
Yeah, also, I will say, it is kind of an odd thing to have Pokemon Go when the Pokemon analog, it does make real creatures. So what, is Pokemon Go just like, yeah, we at the factory just had a whole bunch of these things generated and then just threw them out into the wild, go get 'em.
Limited time
No,
event.
they spawn on command out of your phone. Your phone is now
And immediately
it's like
maul
a-
your face.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's ranked Aether Mystic Triple Rare Class, which is one of the rarest of all, at least concerning monsters that can be found in lower blood neighborhoods.
Oh my fucking god, of course.
Of course it's also... Of course the game itself is racist. Of course. It's Alternia.
It's alternative.
It just
isn't it?
wouldn't make sense
What
on this
isn't
planet
racist?
otherwise.
But it appears to be tragically out of my reach, no matter how much I believe in my ability to pursue it.
Well, there's your problem. You're pursuing it. Clearly, this thing has wonder of you.
Yeah. Somehow I knew you'd say that.
I'm sorry. I had to. You don't know what a fitter spawn is. But maybe you could help. You've wrangled a few monsters in your time. It looks like you've just kicked his dog.
I'll never. How could you do such a thing? It's unforgivable.
But I won't do anything about it.
Ah!
God damn. You know, you could help push him up the hill. Maybe fight some horrifying beast. Some giant horrifying beast, even. The huge.
Do love that this is the first time where we're meeting someone. And they are definitively, from frame one, infinitely more pathetic than the MSPA reader.
Yeah.
This must be very
Like-
gratifying.
Like, no contest.
In the grand scheme of the pathetic off that is the MSPA reader's life, there is only one who can outrank the MSPA reader in patheticness. And of
The
course it's
MSPA reader is the most pathetic creature in all of Paradox space. With the sole exception
with
of
the
Tavros
exception
Nitrum,
of
of course.
Tavros. of course.
Alright, I've done it. Congratulations.
What's he done?
You have
done
the
it?
LARP Triad.
The Larp Triad. Larpivelianism. Larpism. Larpiopathy. The Larp Triad.
I feel like this works as well.
It kind of does. It kind of does, at least vibes wise. It does. It adds up. It lines up.
Right, there we go. I can now actually read in this episode what I'm meant to be narrating. So
Well,
You've made a thing, man.
I normally am expected to do everything myself, always.
Structure a sentence yourself, please.
The only trolls who offer me help are those who live too far away to actually do anything of consequence. Which is fine. I get it, but it's pretty useless to me. Anyway. Oh,
What?
okay. I was kind of hoping you'd have a bit more to say. Fair enough.
No. No, you forget Tavros is the
Oh, sorry.
Rambler.
No, let me just fix that for you, Arthur. What?
Perfect. Now I can finish my mouthful.
Excellent. But yeah, you forget, Arthur, that Tavros is the yapper, the rambler, the never shut the fuck upper.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I ever even remembered it to forget.
Bro, it takes 2
Yapper
trillion
hole.
years to finish a sentence.
It's like Cicero. Right.
I don't want your help. On account of, if I take it, I will be weakening myself and failing to grow as a troll. I will just have to try again and get grievously hurt in the process, probably. Don't worry.
much like
Tavros begins
Sisyphus,
to wheel.
which a conversation with Tavros feels like, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tavros is pretty Sisyphean when you think about it.
One must imagine.
I like him
Tavros
as a
would
struggler.
Well, yeah. I didn't say that as a negative. Just, he is very Sisyphean. Tavros begins to wheel back towards the hill. You know how this story goes. You'll have to spend your entire evening convincing this poor troll boy that it's okay to accept help from others. You can launch into a gentle pitch about how help from a friend can...
Well, if you say so, I'll accept your help. Oh, thank you.
You know, Arthur, I'm surprised you didn't do the
Oh! That was easy. I have my button. Hold on.
I do love how
Bringing it back.
we did just have a moment.
That was
Give us
easy.
space. There we go. We did just have I love how we just had a whole sidebar, a little sidebar of just like, yeah, he's a struggler, and then it's like, no, he isn't.
No, it isn't, bro.
No, his personality is entirely dictated by what the last person who talked to him told him.
I forgot how easily imprintable he is.
Hello, Juliet.
This is the universe's most impressionable guy.
Well, it's so easy to do an impression of him.
True.
You follow Tavros up the hill. When he reaches the steepest part, his wheels begin to lose traction. You step in to give him the little push he needs. The two of you are successful in scaling the hill, and Tavros grins and taps at his phone. Oh, it's a phone game? No real monsters involved? Holy shit, this is new to you.
Yes! Wolverpine is now acquired. Thank you so greatly. Maybe the cartoons for Wigglers were right all along. Friendship truly is the greatest source of power to exist.
Finally, someone who gets you. You ask if he wants a quick ride home, and he tilts his head into confusion.
I already have a ride. I am always sitting in it.
Not like that. You tell him it's hard to explain. Just trust you on this one.
Okay. Let's go.
Universe's most kidnappable individual.
With that, you grip his chair and focus your energy and zap on over to his hive. Something tells me.
Let's see if he can achieve the Larp Triad.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna keep count. We're gonna keep a tally here.
The Tavros Larp.
How much of the Larp Triad is he going to accomplish? How much is he going to take into himself?
For real.
Wow! Are you magic?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome!
Oh my god. That. Okay, I'm
Next
looking
fairies,
here.
that's fun.
I mean, yeah, he's
Yeah.
all Peter Pan. Okay, no, that's not.
I don't think that's Frisker, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think that's just like a live stream or some shit. I don't know.
Although I can't lie, fairies with horns is kind of an aesthetic that I found.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
It's like little evil
Solid.
imps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imps, but
Fucking
face styled.
unseemly court.
Yeah.
For real.
Do you know any fairies?
Oh yeah.
No.
Shucks.
Tavros glances around the room and you follow suit. Your eyes settle on an advertisement for the theatrical run of Pupa Pan. Hold on, let me put on a fucking like radio host voice. Like,
Yeah, let's get that.
let me put on that like my attempt at a transatlantic accent. A pinch of special stardust is all it takes to fly. Brought to you by Her Imperious Condescension's 19th favorite theatre company, reserved seating for high bloods, hecklers will be called.
Love that they
Oh,
bothered to
oh,
count to
that
her 19th. She has like a top 100 list.
Well, they would want people to know that. Oh yeah, no, we're her 19th favorite. We're her 19th favorite.
Because if we claim we're her 20th favourite, the actual 20th favourite will overtake us immediately in
Is,
popularity
but never
and
was.
finances. And if we claim we're any higher, we will immediately be bombed. For lying.
Who would do that?
I mean, the Connors, you lied about my
You really think
opinions
someone
of
would do
you.
that? Go on Alternia
Die.
and tell lies.
Nah, why would she do that? It's not
Well,
like
I'm
she's
imagine-
Space Hitler.
I'm serious. All I'm imagining is, like, the Condors just sat in the fucking bridge of her fucking, like, warship, making top 10s videos like it's the early 2010s.
Welcome to ImperiousCondescension.com.
Hold on.
For real! WatchCondos.com is nuts!
This week. Welcome back to Candace Gaming, you little shrimps. Today we're counting down the top 10 easiest to conquer planets I've conquered this sweep.
Conda player.
Better like and subscribe, otherwise you will be culled.
Conda player.
Hello, everybody. My name's Conplayer, and today we are playing fucking.
The rest
Today
of the
we're
room
playing
is
Take Over the
fun.
Universe, like usual.
What are we doing today, Your Imperious Condescension? The same thing we do every day. Trying to take over the universe.
Okay, my audio just cut because I accidentally slapped my mic cable.
Ah, it's fine.
Okay, we're back.
We got the OBS. I can keep it synced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of the room is rather plain and sparsely decorated. The floor is scattered with messy gaming supplies. He's a gamer, guys.
Gamer.
An expert at Finnerspawn is an expert at life.
Arthur.
So, this is my hive. What do you think? Would you characterize this pad as sufficiently cool?
I see that blush, motherfucker.
Only on one cheek.
He's hiding it. We can't see his other. We can't see his other cheek. You glance at a framed picture of a fey trickster in booty shorts. Sure, yeah. This pad is cool as hell.
Excellent! I hoped you would. Your approval is most good to have. But you might be kind of uninterested on account of me being boring and kind of sad.
Well, so you've volunteered this information.
Aww. Boring and sad kids are your favourite.
That
Try not
is-
to sound like a pedophile challenge. Difficulty impossible.
Yeah, difficulty impossible
That's
for
what the
MSPA.
P stands for. That Microsoft sounds like a pedophile adventure reader.
Fucking Christ.
You tell Tavros. Wait, that sounds terrible. Ignore. Oh, at least he acknowledges.
Yeah, at least
least
the
you
MSPA
acknowledge
reader.
it.
At least when the MSPA
That's what
reader.
the A stands for. Acknowledgement reader.
Microsoft
You mean that you relish
sounds
the
like a
opportunity
pedophile
to
aware
make
reader.
people less sad?
Oh, don't worry then, because I'm definitely sorrowful enough to satisfy.
This gets fucked up, bro.
Also, I'm not great at talking either. So we have at least one point of failure in common.
Thanks?
You don't have the right to thanks question mark that one. You know what you just said, MSPA reader.
Yeah, let's not mince
Tavros
words.
flashes you.
You gotta just
With a
tank
thumbs
that,
up in
MSPA reader. You gotta just tank that raw.
Fucking
You
tank that
can't.
Walk in, motherfucker.
You cannot. You
Race.
cannot act like that was some sort of like weird, unnecessary, backhanded compliment. You said the thing that you said.
Yeah, you said what you said. Own that shit.
I'm not even saying own it. Just being like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, definitely. Did we
I
get
said
this
the
line
line,
or?
by the way.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
He wheels closer to you and gets his scattered card, and one of his scattered cards crunches under a tread and gets stuck, necessitating a bit of finagling. You must admit you're a little surprised by the wheelchair. Your experiences on Alternia would suggest their culture is not very kind to the disabled.
They're saying in an earlier episode that, oh, there must be great accommodations for the disabled.
I don't remember that.
Could have sworn
Oh.
I said that at some point.
It very isn't. There is a long story behind the fact of me being like this. It says not to talk about it because it hurts my self-esteem.
Homestuck and I are being group therapist.
SMH.
SMH.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You turn your attention to some of his cards. Perhaps he can teach you.
You did. Arthur.
Well, do you insist? I will reveal to you my tragic backstory.
We didn't insist.
We didn't insist. We actually insisted quite the opposite.
I used to be more of a hardcore gamer. It would do the extreme role plays.
You don't need to tell me about your fetishes.
We don't need this. We don't need any of this.
My real name. This is Johnny and Gyro conversation. And funny enough, the MSPA reader is Gyro in that situation.
And I had a friend, she was my friend, who I did flop with.
Oh, you're familiar with Flop? You're a boy Skylark.
No, we won.
No we weren't. We were Jane Juliet versus my OC.
Yeah, the scrappy
maybe
duo.
it's based on like the last one we did.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Oh, because we got the achievement and it's like remembered that, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably logs whichever's the last one you accepted, even if you didn't save it. Come to think of it,
I mean, if it isn't, that's
you've got a great Flop friend who we might love to meet.
Well, I don't play anymore. Because this friend of mine did a bad thing to me, resulting in a chain of revenge that was very tragical. Essentially, the story is that I was thrown off a cliff, psychically. Became heavily injured, which resulted in my legs not working.
Bro's spine snapped. Oh god, that sounds terrible.
Pizzeria Simulator Helpy hitting the fucking ground from failing a jump sound effect.
I'm just seeing fucking, like, Helpy,
Like
but it's Tavros, just, like, sprawled
Yes,
out like
carnival
that.
music jumps towards the ball pit. As the ground
I
goes
don't
silent.
need... Okay,
Oh,
people who do art, don't draw that. As much as it's funny, I don't want to see that. Because I will actually
I
be
just-
like, oh, that's kind of fucked.
all I want to see is Tavros in the Family Guy death pose.
Okay, Family Guy Death Pose is fair game.
Yeah, Family Guy death pose is chill. Okay. Tavros, Family Guy death pose. He's on the street at the beginning of this fucking route. MSPA
Yeah,
reader
that's
just
fair
stood
game.
there at the side, just sort of looking at him.
When you said on the street, I thought of the like Peter Griffin tripping over and like grabbing his knee thing. But,
Okay,
Tavros
also
didn't
do
feel
that one because it just makes no sense.
I mean, someone
Ah.
said street, and my brain immediately went to street tears.
Another element of the
dream.
LARP triad.
Yeah,
That's actually what the middle triangle is.
Yeah, the LARP tetrad.
The middle is actually fucking the street tier bullshit.
The LARP tetraforce.
The middle is power scaling.
The middle is power
middle is
scaling, name unchanged.
Yeah.
Arthur.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise the text had changed. A culprit continues to hassle me, sometimes in ways which are supposedly remorseful, but continue to make me feel bad. For instance, trying to make me learn how to climb stairs or fight better, or telling me I'm useless and awful because I can't. Although she sent me this four-wheel device, which helps me not to be cold, so that's nice, I guess. Although, maybe she wouldn't have done that if Kanaya didn't say to. I don't know, she's hard to understand. Sometimes very nice, and other times extremely not nice, and I can't figure out how she truly feels about me.
Wow.
God damn it,
This
MSPA
girl
reader.
Tavros
This is
is
so
talking about
easy to
seems
put
like
the
a
pieces
real
together.
piece of work.
You sure are glad none of your friends are anything like that.
Yeah, it
I
sure
don't know what
is
you're
good.
talking
None of
about.
your
None of
friends
my
are anything like
My
that.
friends are great, guys. My friends would never commit a crime.
None of my friends have ever done anything wrong.
They're friends with me. The greatest not crime doer ever.
I love as well, it's not just, I haven't just gone with Vriska there, it's just like none of my friends have ever done anything wrong, and meanwhile, behind MSPA Reader, not only, like, all of the high bloods that have been met thus far are just sweating cops.
It's like the fucking, you know, that one
Especially
scene.
Aquarius.
Imagine like that
Multiple
scene
reasons.
of Avatar where it's like looking down the line of avatars, except MSPA Reader is not looking at them. It's the complete other way, and they're all looking and sweating fucking bullets.
Yeah, actually, no, here's what it is. Vriska is looking around sweating bullets, Gamzee is stood there gormlessly, Equius looks like he just climbed out of a lake.
And then we have like some of the friend sim fucking like.
Oh yeah, and so many of the friends in
Just
Ramel's
every
still with
character
blood on her
who's
outfit.
committed crimes.
Our data is actively
Even the-
trying to take credit for bad things. Our data heard none of my friends would ever do anything wrong, and is going, actually, I think you'll find.
Alright. Let's continue.
Let's continue, fuck it. We're having fun.
Yeah, but maybe it's best not to think about her, actually. And I was right.
Christ, trying to breathe. His voice fills my throat with goo.
Why don't I teach you how to play?
Oh my god. Oh my god, no, she's here.
She's back again.
Guess who's back?
Back in the fucking building again! Oh
again.
my god!
Frisk is back. Hide.
Tavros freezes up instinctively.
Okay. Again, I said last time this is probably going to be the Circuit Apology Tour. Scourge Sisters Apology Tour. Truly the most serial killer way to introduce yourself.
I like how we haven't even had a choice yet. There is
Truly-
no choice but to deal with Vriska and Tavros.
Actually, I was gonna say maybe us not having a choice is intentional because, like, isn't Tavros like the fucking
Page of breath.
page of breath?
Yeah, freedom
Well,
and agency and whatnot.
True. I mean, as a page, it would just be his lack of agency, so, you know.
Yeah, but like his lack of agency is projecting onto us.
Just sort of infecting us, yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur.
Oh no! Oh no! That's her! The one who injured me!
Oh no. Your spine ice is over. You recognize that telltale exaggerated call. But how can this be? How could your dear, sweet, precious friend Vriska have done such a horrible thing to... Okay, no, yeah, this tracks. Maybe she did do one thing wrong.
One?
No. No, that's
One?
impossible.
She did at
She's
least
a poor
8
little
things
meow meow.
wrong.
She won that poll that one time on Tumblr. Impossible. No, this isn't happening. What am I fighting for? What am I LARPing for?
I wanted to live in a world without Vriska. Tavros, you know that's impossible. There is no world without Vriska. It's just a fantasy. I know, but I wanted to live there with you.
But why? This isn't like the other kids she's killed. You know Vriska is violent and volatile. She had to be to survive. But to harass Tavros after the fact, instead of just feeding him to her Lucis, it doesn't make sense. You feel sick to your stomach.
Things have changed. Feeding kids to her isn't enough anymore. But crippling Tavros, I'll cripple 100 Tavroses just before I let my Lucis die.
Hey Tavros! You haven't been answering my messages! You need to talk!
Her voice comes from outside the window. As it moves around the perimeter of the house, you glance at Tavros' stricken face as you hear the sound of keys jingling in the lock. Fuck, she has the keys to his hive? Tavros groans and leans back in his chair. Vriska barges into the respite block and then freezes up. Oh. Hey. Hey! You say with an awkward wave? Vriska seems uncomfortable. I didn't know you knew this, dog.
We met 10 minutes ago.
It's a friendship in progress. Tavros has told you some things about that past together?
Of course he has. Okay, listen. I know it sounds bad.
Now, I know that sounds bad.
Get that, okay?
What?
Way back when,
It was less than a sweep ago.
I was part of a flop campaign that went way off the rails, and Tavros ended up getting thrown off a cliff. It was basically my fault.
I love how you're shifting into like the Donald Trump cadence here. I like it's very fitting for the moment.
That's all in the past now. Things are better now. I hooked Tavros up with this sweet wheelchair and everything.
Resi wasn't paying attention. It was fake news.
Fake news.
There isn't paying attention. It was fake news.
Radio wasn't paying attention.
No one was paying attention. I did it under cover of darkness. You don't understand. I was having a gamer moment.
I love I did it under cover of darkness. Motherfucker, everything on this planet is done under cover of darkness. It's... Nobody does shit in the day, you would die.
I
did it in broad daylight. No one's hurting. He was up in the sun, that's why his legs are damaged. You don't understand.
It was fun in the sun is nuts for Alternia. That is nuts.
It was fun in the sun.
Arthur, get us out of this loop.
It's not that sweet.
Shut up, Tavros. I'm talking about how terrible I feel about hurting you.
Tavros cringes, and you try to intercede here on his behalf.
Why is Vriska here? Oh, right. I'm here to extend an olive branch. Very magnanimous. So, if you ask me, Terezi and I are getting the band back together. Not for flop, obviously. That ship has sailed. But we're going to whip this planet into shape. And we need all the help we can get. I'm putting together a team, Tavros.
I'm putting together a team.
Part of the adventures. You spent enough time moping around uselessly, Tavros. It's time for some action. Come on, I got it all sorted. I got you an Iron Man suit. I got you an Iron Man suit. You gotta fly, Tavros. You always wanted to fly. I can't
That's
stop!
very generous for
Okay,
Vriska.
so
I
that's
just thought
incredibly
makes
fucked
sense.
up given what you said immediately before jumping me off a cliff. That's so fucked. Unbelievably fucked.
Do you want
I'm going along with it, but that's fucked. I'll
I guess
have it be
Equus would be
known.
Troll Hawkeye because he's a Sagittarius.
Yeah, he's obviously.
What he does for his archery is he just picks up just like a wad of like arrows, crunches them together, and then crunches them together so hard that the arrowheads just go flying out in all directions.
Okay.
It's like a shotgun blast.
Yeah. Hawkeye, but if instead of a bow and arrow, he just had a 12 gauge. He just straight up had a normal gun.
I wanna see an edit of the Battle of New York where Hawkeye has a gun like fucking Harry Potter with guns. The Battle of New
Alright,
York
what's the
where
name?
Hawkeye brought a shotgun.
Yeah, he just kills Loki outright. With the fucking...
Yeah, he Loki just kills Loki.
Just fully kills him immediately.
Loki,
Irreparably
he kills
changing
Loki,
the
and
plot
Loki,
of the franchise
Loki
forever.
kind of
I'm
deserved
sorry,
it.
Loki. I'm just gonna have to snap your neck.
You
Just the
know,
way it is.
all Loki like. Loki. Loki.
Loki, you've been shot with an earth shotgun.
Loki.
Okay, right.
You're in, right? You're in with the Avengers.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, I don't really want to do anything exciting or dangerous like that. And especially because you're going to be involved. I don't think it would be good for me, and also for me to also be...
Oh, come on. We're totally square between us, Tavros. We all got hurt. Everyone's got drama. I got drama, you got drama. Besides, I'm just trying to help you live up to your potential. You could be someone. You can finally start living up to your legacy.
Maybe you'll be the first 10 Shadows user to tame Maharaga.
Look, I know you got them little 10 shadows you like to keep with you. We could tame... Fuck, what would Troll Maharaga be called?
I think, honestly, for something like that, you just call it Troll Maharaga, I guess.
You could train.
Or
You
can
could
always
tame
be
Lucis
inviting
Maharaga.
shadows.
His name is Makora, guys.
Makora.
We learned this now. He's got a real name.
We learned this.
Can't dead name
learned this
Makora. Divine General Sealer.
Divine General Larper.
Yeah. That's who Maharaga is.
Yeah.
I don't want to be somebody, at least not your kind of somebody.
Tough luck, Toreador. None of us get that choice. I'm like Susie Deltarune now, and I'm in the fucking
Your
Kameda
choices don't matter.
As usual.
And I'm not
Your
gonna go
choices
for
don't
this
matter.
time.
I'm Nagito Kameda. Fucking my luck.
And I am not gonna go through some Deltarune Chapter 1 character development. Fuck you. I refuse.
I've had my character development. I refuse to do it again.
I'm full,
I'm a
thanks.
good guy
No
now,
more
and I
character
never need to
development for me.
change again.
If
I don't-
nothing
you don't
changes
realise
by
I
the
am
time
good
you're...
guy. I am the good guy here.
Nothing changes by the time your rights of maturation roll around. You're screwed. The drones will call you in an instant. Vriska turns to you. Her eye is wide, her fist trembling. Her frustrated glare barely conceals the desperation underneath. I mean, you'll agree with me. right? Tavros needs to shape up. He needs us. It's time we put the past behind us and moved on. I'm just trying to help him. She leans closer.
It's obvious she wants you to back her up.
Ah, we do get a choice. Excellent.
Oh, it's Fuck you! No, you can't fucking snipe that from me.
Okay.
Okay, so which of them is Hoshido and which of them is Nor?
It's really obvious which one's Hoshido and which one's Nor. Tavros was the one who was attacked. Vriska was the aggressor.
I don't know my Fire Emblem Fates lore. All I know is that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, fuck you. You sniped it from me because I'm
sorry.
You sniped it from her and then did it worse.
I sniped it.
You don't even go there. You don't even go there.
Never held a gun before.
I guess you could say Mason's more of a.
Oh my god, Mason's laughing!
My god, it is the laughing episode.
You finally understand. After all this time.
The devil got your hand for the love to hold the harness of
I guess you could say June. I was early.
Incoherent episode.
In the world right.
Legitimately incomprehensible video.
The sweet surprise of those who died.
Okay, so are we gonna do Conquest, Birthrights, or Revelations?
I didn't even get to the chorus, man.
No, you're not allowed.
Stand ready for my
right.
arrival, worm.
Okay, so what are
Is
we
that what
doing?
you said the first one was? Conquest?
No, okay, so Conquest would be Vriska, Hoshido would be, Tavros would be Birthright, Don't Take a Side would be Revelations.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
then
it.
we're gonna
Okay.
go with let's stand ready for our arrival.
Let's stand
So Vriska is what we're saying? To be clear? Okay.
You can't resist her force of personality. When Vriska speaks, it just sounds right.
That is certainly a way to put it after changing the tone to one more akin to a certain president of the United States. MSPA reader would very easily fall for fascist propaganda.
Is all I'm gonna say.
You tell Tavros he should accept Vriska's offer. Oh yeah, see Tavros. My buddy here agrees. Let bygones be bygones.
I did some things, you did some things. There are good people on both sides.
I did some things, you did some things. There are good people on both sides. Very fine people.
Arthur.
Oh, fucking it.
Classic.
Tavros shrinks into his chair, small and sad. Two of you just stare at him as the awkward silence swirls like mist around you. Vriska clenches her fist and steps forward, but you quickly put a hand on her shoulder and she pauses.
I have backup and you have not immediately accepted my request. I'm going to punch you in the head.
Being around here is depressing, and someone doesn't want my help anyway. Whatever. Come on, Jane Juliet.
It
Let's
saved
just
that at least! It saved that at least! The Larp continues!
Your
The Larp continues!
Fools.
The lot must go on.
Alright, Larpism achieved.
A good Larp
Alright.
never dies.
A good Larp never dies.
A good day to LARP hard.
I've had enough bull for one night. Let's go chill out somewhere less boring. Like, I don't know, arcade, maybe a movie theater. I wanna lap one of those scenes from Chainsaw Man where like Denji goes to the theater. Oh, sorry, I wanna flop one of those scenes. A lot of people without a lucis to take care of even do.
Why is my brain just like... You know that one scene from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World where it's like...
Haha, that shit's hilarious. Just imagine that, but with Friska.
She's 13, Scratch.
You suggest to Vriska that you can find out together. She beams.
Okay. Why, I guess.
And we immediately abandon him. Incredible.
Amazing.
Like how
Tavros
I mean,
seems
seriously,
conflicted.
this textbook says it all.
Tavros seems conflicted, as though he can't decide whether to be relieved that Vriska is leaving or accept that you're abandoning him. You don't really care, though. You're going to an arcade. It's just...
Tavros? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Tavros? I don't give a shit. Also, we got we just got
we
the
are
hoodie.
wearing the fucking blue blood hoodies.
So of course.
Dan, this is visual slander against you, Mason. This is, well, actually, considering the start of this episode, I don't know if it counts as slander on account of slander has to
I'd
be
go to an
false.
arcade.
Okay, I was
Instead
more
of
talking about
go to an
abandoning
arcade with
Tavros
Vriska?
frame 1 at the
I
slightest
mean, if
propagation.
the other choice was spending time with Tavros, then yeah, probably.
Yeah, like I say, I guess it's not slander on account of the fact that slander has to be, false.
Yeah, so we really said fucking for Nor.
If we ever do revisit the which character in Homestuck would be the best friend, I think there's someone we need to move up slightly on the tier list.
Oh my god,
That's
he's
right,
fallen
everybody.
victim.
I'm a risk apologist now.
My god, no! Next up, we're signed with Tavros, yeah?
Yeah, let's side with Hoshido. Go on.
I hope this is also the wrong answer. Let us golden route this bullshit, because that would be hilarious.
Okay, so that means, so the correct answer then would be centrism.
It's all caused by a secret evil kingdom at the bottom.
It's all
of
caused by
whatever
the
plot
fucking
of
shadow
Revelations is.
government that's also actually a dragon, but also actually, like, the dragon's mad, and, like, the shadow government is actually just invisible people, and
This
also,
route is
like,
sponsored by the shadow government.
The king of one nation is actually like just a puppet controlled by like the shadow government.
I mean, shit, the shadow
actually, he
government
should
is
have been
Doc
dead
Scratch,
years
to be
ago.
fair. Let's not mince words. The shadow government is Doc
Yeah,
Scratch.
it was all Lord English's
Oh
fault.
my god!
He was already here.
Doc Scratch is an Uncos.
Anyway,
Actually,
Jim.
no, that
Like
makes
an
way too much
Onsos.
sense considering said dragon has a fucking ball of eyes as his actual form.
Oh my god, no. Oh no.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh no, we've made coherent parallels. Oh no. Oh no, we're almost not LARPing. Quick, someone say something stupid. No one?
Oh, we're approaching
No takers?
Tavros.
Oh, okay, shit.
No, you're approaching me? Instead
Shoot.
of going with Vriska, you're actually helping me?
Hold on.
She's-
I
she's
just
still
hit one of
recovering.
You need to
these.
recover.
I just hit one of these.
Okay, good, the LARP's back. Close enough, take gift, the LARP's back.
Oh, it's not loading for me.
Oh, please don't tell me Discord shit the bed
No,
again.
I don't think it's a Discord thing. I think it's just taking
No,
a while to
I got it.
load
I
in.
think that's just
Yeah,
a
no, I
Mason
see
issue.
it.
Anyway, June. Let
You
us
take
have
a
the
step
lab.
closer to Tavros and Vriska visibly deflates.
He's actually a fucking wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man the whole time.
Come on, Jane Juliet versus my OC. You can't seriously be on his side. You can be. And you are. You think you understand now.
I understand it now.
You see how Vriska took her suffering and bitterness and passed it along. You see how, under beastly tutelage, she learned to sink her fangs into her prey and tell herself she was doing it for their own good. In these two, you see a microcosm of Alternia, of hurt kids hurting kids, until finally the buck stops at the kindest or weakest among them. So no matter how much sympathy you have for her, you can't stand idly by and let Vriska continue this cycle of hurt. You tell Vriska to look at Tavros, really look at him, and ask herself if her help has done anything for him. Isn't this the kind of suffering that she and Terezi want to prevent? Right now, the best thing she can do for Tavros is to leave him alone. Leave him alone? You don't get it. None of you do. If I leave him alone, he's toast. That ableism's sinking in. Sleeping back in. Seriously, have you not figured that out by now? You've seen what this planet is like. You think we can just flip a switch and fix everything over day?
Me when I am quite calmly and coherently pointed out the problem with my reasoning, and then I flip out and triple down, skipping right over double.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense.
He's
He's done nothing wrong.
Okay. Octopus. I forgot the gimmick.
He's a worthless,
Octuple
pathetic
Bell.
loser living in a world that hates losers. You know, I hate losers. That doesn't change. He's gonna die in a sad, pathetic death. Very sad death. I need to stop.
Yeah.
I need to fucking stop.
She's not doing the Trump thing right now. If she pitches something again, we know what to do, though.
And you and Kanaya and everyone else, you're just enabling him. When he croaks, it's gonna be on your head, not mine. So if you'd rather hang out with Tavros in his make-believe fairyland, be my guest. But some of us are still going to be living here in the real world. You and Vriska spend a while staring at one another. All you can muster is a look of pity, which only seems to incense her further. Her face scrunches up and then goes steely and flat. Her voice is icily calm. You two have your fun. I'm out. Vriska slams the door shut and leaves. Tavros exhales a long sigh of relief.
Arthur?
Well, that went pretty well for an encounter with Vriska, all things considered. I only feel somewhat terrible about who I am.
Slowly, gently, you place a comforting hand on Tavros' shoulder and tell him he deserves better than this. It's not his fault. Vriska is difficult.
You see the Fantastic Fox hand movements. Vriska's just difficult.
Yeah, Kanaya says that too. I sometimes almost believe her when she does.
The room is silent, except for a faint wriggling noise coming from some of the balls on Tavros' floor. You don't know what else to say.
Would you, enjoy playing some Fidget Spawn with me, perhaps? distraction.
Oh, fuck yeah, you tell him. Let's spawn some... Fiduces? Yeah. I'm not a LARPer.
Yeah.
Your flop experience inured you to Alternian game design, so you're only mildly nauseated when Tavros shows you how the physical version of Fetus Spawn works. Chitinous purple critters explode from gooey orbs and infest plushies before bursting out in the form of large monsters with more limbs than you're comfortable with. Also, you have a handful of cards which boost their attributes and allow you to interfere with your opponent's monsters. There's a lot to keep track here. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is meant to be Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, I'm making jokes. I'm interjecting with dumb
Yu-Gi-Oh!
jokes.
and Pokemon were melted down in a fucking foundry and then haphazardly alloyed together?
Before
Create
too
something
long,
that is
the room
distinctly
is...
worse than the sum of its parts.
The room is full of chittering purple monstrosities and queasy-looking host plushes on the verges of birthing even more abominations. You're so lost. But you think you're winning? Your creatures appear to be doing a better job of preying on its host plushes and spawning more of themselves. You've got his meter in the corner that keeps going up while his goes down. That's good, right? You think it's good, at least where victory is concerned. But you're more concerned with the dejected look on Tavros' face. He doesn't seem to be giving the game his all. You ask him if he's doing okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. He just came out and said it.
My fun has been stymied, I think, by thoughts of Vriska.
He wheels himself over to the window and looks out despondently. Or looks despondently out, even.
I used to like Vriska a lot, you know, and admire her for her many qualities that were good, such as being confident or having skill at games. Now I just hate her. Or feel like I should hate her, but instead do not feel those feelings.
Oh, sorry, big yawn.
In their face, in that place, I feel very conflicted and bad about myself and wonder if there is something wrong that I can't feel as angry as I should. Or make myself to become strong enough to talk about properly. About my feelings. It's just a big mess.
I'm just realizing the voice is slowly turning into the duck from fucking what's it called?
I just can't really do this voice for very long.
No, it's
Making up
understandable. It's just
words.
reminding me of the "Don't hug me, I'm scared" like duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing off. I can make up words too. Blue, Jew, blue, tariff, threat.
You glance again at the posters lining Tavros' walls. Sprightly fairy girls with confident smiles, long messy hair and blue colour schemes. The resemblance to Vriska is uncanny, but superficial. She's never going to be like the girl from his posters. That's just not who Vriska is. But for a sad, hurt boy who likes to dream, she must seem so painfully close. This is a problem too big for you to untangle right now. You need to redirect Tavros' thoughts. Close your eyes and ask your intuition. What should you do? This is actually the right path.
Well, I did figure that centrism probably wouldn't be the solution in this situation.
Probably
Alright.
not.
So,
Stay grounded. Stay in that corner. Don't
Don't come crawling. Stay in that
Tavros, the lesson is never try.
one. Never dream. Never dream.
Oh god, she's back.
From the darkness, you reach into your muddled memories and catch a glint of cold iron. When you open your eyes, Pupa Pan stares back at you. He would have you think that faith is all it takes to fly, but you think Tavros could use something a little more material. You put a gentle hand on his shoulder and ask him what you can do to help him spread his wings. His metaphorical wings, that is. It's not like he could ever sprout real ones. The very thought is absurd. Tavros sighs.
I just wish I could live more independently, I guess. Take charge of my life and become less under Vriska's thumb.
You think Tavros could use some better friends? Real friends?
I do have some. Nepeta is very kind to me often, Gamzee, and I like to help her down sick rhymes, and Kanaya tries to help Vriska. There's not a lot they can do when we live so far away. And as nice as my Lucius is, he is unable to help me with all my issues due to his small size limiting him to only moving and carrying small objects when I require them. The simple fact is that I didn't build my hive with the expectation of one day using a four-wheel device to navigate it.
Can Tavros move to a better hive? Could you help him with that?
Oh. As bronze, the stipend I receive is not enough to cover such things. Even this four-wheel device, which is highly basic compared to some high-blood models, would have cost me over a week's worth of saving. Few changes are available to me, economically speaking, especially if I want to not alert drones to my unsuitedness for troll expectations.
You see, if money is the issue, that's not something you can help him with. At least, not directly.
But you might know others who can. You tell Tavros you're going to step out for a moment to fetch a mutual friend.
Oh.
He seems briefly
big Amazon,
surprised.
that's
I'm voicing fucking everyone.
Today is the day you do a lot of I think it's only fair, considering of the two people who are voicing characters, Arthur is stuck with... I mean, I'll be fair, it's a rod he made for his own back, but it's still a problem for him.
I have no problem with the voice, just that I am ill. I would probably struggle to do any voice today.
That's fair.
He seems briefly surprised when you return with Kanaya. You guess you don't blame him? This strikes you as a pretty rare pairing, conversationally speaking.
Oh, Kanaya. It's nice to see you in person, unexpectedly. Wow. My hive is terrible looking. Sorry, but hi. You look nice.
Yes, I do. How are you faring?
God level introduction, to be fair.
You look nice.
You look nice.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Correct.
Has my advice regarding the construction of an imaginary friend helped aid your self-esteem?
Well, I haven't really gotten to try it yet, so no, it hasn't, I guess.
Kanaya suppresses a sigh. Okay. Well, let's get directly to business. I brought some materials with which to renovate your hive.
Oh.
Please advise us as to how best to redesign the place to suit your needs. Tavros' eyes water up and he sniffs, leaning forward in his chair.
Really? You would do that for me, despite it taking a large portion of time and effort and presumably money as well?
I don't really spend my stipend on much besides fabric. And I intend to twist Vriska's arm until she offers a portion of her flarping treasure to foot the bill too. And of course I'd do it for you. Any less would be a rejection of my helpful sensibilities. Kanaya says it with a neutral tone and straight face, as if there's nothing remarkable about it. But Tavros nevertheless breaks into a grin.
Wow. Thanks. Okay. Give me some time to develop ideas on how to properly jack this hive up and deliver the most utterly dope, pimped up changes. This is going to be so great.
Excellent.
You give Tavros the requested time. Tavros with prep time.
Tavros with prep time.
And then begin the work in earnest. You weren't sure what to expect, but the construction process proves smoother than anticipated. Kanaya borrowed a set of alien devices in which she claims to brings a set of alien devices, which she claims to have borrowed from a sea-dwelling friend of hers. One converts raw materials into strange substance that reminds you of fruit gushers. Kanaya fells trees with a chainsaw and feeds them into the machine, and before long you have a trove of the gusher things.
The other device literally have some literally have spurb shit.
The other device expends the gushers to modify buildings. It has a holographic click and drag interface, much like The Sims played in real life.
The Sims in real life.
Papa, and that's fucking.
Baby Susu.
Thank you.
Thank you. We did it, everybody.
You find this construction software to be incredibly handy, and also eerily familiar. But you honestly find everything eerily familiar these days. Yes, it's very convenient. Home construction has been an important part of troll culture for as long as history remembers. Most do not know why, although to me the reason is obvious. Preparation for the game, which we will no longer be playing due to outside interference. Wait, she knows about that? Yes. I figured out what was going on a day or two after you visited me, but I thought it prudent not to get particularly dramatic about it. That was very thoughtful, though. Yeah. I try. Kanaya finishes feeding logs into the first device and begins to manipulate Tavros' hive with the other. Together you are a clockwork team. Tavros provides directions, Kanaya implements them with her stellar sense of design, and you provide moral support by standing around and looking cute.
Standing around looking cute, the blue eyes one. Editor me, just put it in the back there. Put it in the gap. Arthur.
Okay. Yes. Nudge that shelf over to the left, yeah, like that. Wait, actually, right. Further, okay, no, go back. Over, that's almost good. And now make it a little bit tad higher. No, lower. They like that right there, and it's perfect, I think. Okay, actually, can you go back to where it first was?
I thought you were making plans.
In the end, it takes until the next day to finish construction, which is actually great time. You were expecting to have to zap forward once or twice for the sake of narrative brevity, but with the Alternian build tools, Tavros' hive is swiftly renovated. It's far more spacious than it once was, with ramps and rails aplenty. Under Tavros' guidance, you widened hallways, lowered counters, revamped bathrooms. It's like a brand new house. You don't have a ribbon to cut in celebration, so Tavros summons some bizarre feeder-spawn creature to shoot confetti all around the entrance to the hive. It's all gross and sticky and you hate every second of it, but he's having fun. After that, Tavros spends a while just exploring the hive. He wheels himself through each block, awed by the ease with which he can navigate the space. By the time he returns to his respite block, his grin is radiant. You take it he likes the new place.
Oh, yes! His bed is now genuinely frigid. Makes me feel more confident, like the world is my bivalved jewel container. Like I could say to Vriska, fuck you. I won't do what you tell me to, biatch. Okay, I won't say that probably, but it could be said.
Me too, Kanaya.
Actually, maybe I will say that, as well as plenty of other deliriously rude things, which long have I avoided saying.
Me too, Kanaya.
Okay, that's probably enough, you tell him. Kanaya is staring icily at him, but he doesn't seem to notice. You suggest that it's a good time to settle down. The sun's going to be rising pretty soon.
Right. While we still have some moonlight, would you like to stay for a while, Kanaya, and play some games with us?
Oh, no, that's quite alright. I'm afraid I have duties to attend to at home. I left a dress in the oven. Kanaya blinks and carefully maintains her poise.
Excellent.
It's made out of clay, you see.
Excellent cover.
I'm getting experimental.
Excellent cover as always.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, goodbye.
Sign fade away.
She smiles at Tavros and shoots you a pointed glance. You take it as your cue to place a hand on her shoulder, concentrate on her hive, and send her back in a flash of light. Oh, so the MSPA reader can now teleport other things.
Okay.
MSPA reader has grown stronger.
Once she's gone, Tavros wheels up to you and nudges you in the hip.
So, regarding Kanaya,
I'm worried as to where you're taking this, man. I'm already worried as to where you think things are going there.
this could perhaps be misreading the situation, but when I reach deep inside and tap into the marvelous power of self-esteem, it tells me I'm very right and smart. Did you see the way that she was smiling at me?
Not once.
Oh God, no! Shut up.
Almost as if to suggest amorous inclinations.
Absolutely not. Actual creaky
Brother.
door ass noise.
No. You know not what you speak of.
Now, Tavros, I'm not trying to demolish you immediately after we just put all this into the hive. But no.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Firmly and distinctly no.
For once, the curtains are curtains. And they're just blue.
June, I'm not gonna lie, this is not a the curtains are blue situation. This is, Tavros is saying maybe the curtains are blue because this character has this kind of a trait, and the curtains are green.
Curtains are not there.
Actually, the curtains
No,
are blue,
curtains.
Tavros thinks they're orange.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Is
Anyway,
what's happening here.
he waggles his eyebrows furiously in your direction. Oh jeez, you tell Tavros that it's just what friendship looks like. She's not his type. Trust me, you say.
Yeah, we know. We know these things.
Okay. Or rather, drat. That was.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not even the word that's on the page.
But oh well. I think there is a saying about this, that the sea has many fish in it. Now that I'm feeling better, I think perhaps I will one day go fishing for a quadrant or two.
Well, it's
Fair.
a start. It's going to take some time for this kid to figure out what genuine self-esteem is like. But just like the Prospitian clouds part to reveal a brilliant sky in blue, you think Tavros is on the verge of seeing the sun. The moon? This metaphor would work better on Earth. Tavros can be more than he is, and he doesn't need to change to do it. And when he offers you a smile, there's a spark of compassion behind it that tells you he's already worth the world. All he ever needed was someone to believe in him. And money. He also needed money.
Don't we all?
Money, motherfucker.
Arthur?
So, would you like to perhaps celebratorily play a round or two of Fiddlespawn with me? I'm feeling much more prepared to enjoy a game, and perhaps think that this time I will proceed to crush you with my incredible might. as a spawn breeder. Except I mean that in a nice way, like that of a friendly challenge. If you'll accept.
The word friend in that sentence was all you needed to hear.
Hooray. Horrific, vile, and strange.
I like how
Hooray.
the plush bear is scared and sweating.
Just straight shitting itself, yeah.
Understandable, I would too.
Fair. This is a horrible game to be this guy, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right, now let's go fuck it up twice.
Let's go be a centrist.
Let's start here, actually. Let's start here, actually, and then we'll go back even further.
We'll end on the.
We will end on centrism. We will end on centrism. Well, I mean, we did decide we were going to go in that order on the 3, and so we're rounding out everything on this second one before we go to the third. Gonna help him fly.
From the darkness, you reach into your muddled memories and catch a glint of glimmering gold. When you open your eyes, Pupa Pan stares back at you. Unlike him, you don't have special stardust, but you think you might have something better. You tell Tavros you'll be right back. Sort of. Now, the now familiar Prospitian spires greet you. You swoop through the shiny architecture until you find those towers that seem to house the dreaming children. Sure enough, Tavros' dream self can be found in one of the towers. Nestled comfortably in a recupercoon. You poke him on the cheek. No response. You give him a little shake. Nothing. You sigh and rear back your hand and slap him. Hard. Tavros remains asleep. He's practically comatose. Why? This feels so off. Karkad's awake, and Tavros isn't. And something about that is just wrong. It's all wrong. How can you help Tavros under these circumstances?
Okay,
What
so that's...
the fuck was that?
I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be real. I mean, it was Tavros. It was glitchy
I
as
didn't
shit.
even manage to finish the line. What the fuck?
I didn't click shit to do that, by the way. That just occurred. That shit just occurred. That's a scripted event.
Cool. Tavros yawns as he rises blearily from his slumber and squints around. He crawls out of the recupercoon and reaches over to the ramp beside it with an instinctual motion. His hands find no wheelchair and he stumbles over, then quickly rises and realizes with a start that he's floating in midair.
Wow! What?
Surprise! You inform Tavros that this is the mystical world of dreams. That is part of the game he was supposed to play one day. But now isn't going to. Maybe? Probably. You'll be honest, you still don't know exactly how this works. But you do know that this is a land where he can fly.
That being highly improbable that such a world would exist. Or especially that I would be allowed to enter it and fly freely around with no repercussions. It just seems like a thing that would never eventually happen to me, does it not?
But it is happening, you tell him. You prove it by pinching his arm. He flinches.
Why did you just assault me?
It's a thing. Pinching is okay. It's a cultural misunderstanding. But the fact he can feel pain should prove that this place is real, or at least as real as a magic dream world can be.
I see. My arm certainly does hurt in a realistic manner, as well as my feelings due to the uncalled for attack from a friendly individual.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Tell... I'm sorry, I'm taking it back from fucking MSBA reader hitting the for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, for fuck's sake, liberal, stop fucking whining. You tell Tavros to stop worrying about that for now and start unworrying about how he can fly now. This is beginning to sound like Vriska.
That's what the S stands for. Circuit.
I thought you were just going to say that's what the S stands for. Vriska.
Savriska.
Nah, not this time.
It doesn't stand for that this time. It will someday.
Maybe.
I mean, Aradia, yeah, it might well.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh yeah.
With unsteady movements, Tavros begins to circle his dream room. He holds his hand out as he sails around, floating upwards and then dipping down. He seems to get the hang of it quickly as he does his face cracks into a warm smile.
Oh! Whoa! Oh! This feels really amazing!
At your invitation, Tavros follows you out of the window and sees Prospect stretching towards him. His eyes go all starry.
Can I really explore all of this area?
You can, you tell him. Probably. Just don't go barging into anyone's houses.
Well, okay.
Tavros does loops and twirls, pirouettes around spires, and weaves through throngs of Prospitian civilians. He hoots and hollers, the anxious crescendo in his voice nearly absent. The sound echoes among the golden towers and rebounds back at you, a cacophony of childlike exhilaration. You swoop alongside him, buoyed by his excitement, and the two of you are beginning to race each other around the planet. You run out eventually. You run out of energy before Tavros does, but eventually he comes down from his high. He floats lazily beside you, upside down, his mohawk hanging down onto his face. His eyes are locked on the sky and clouds, and he's wearing a wide, if oddly blank, grin. Oh no. Oh, I think I know how this goes wrong.
Hey. I want to thank you for doing this for me. Allowing me to feel freedom and joy. It really means a lot.
You grin and give him a thumbs up. You're glad you could help.
Yeah, me too.
You glance up at the clouds. How long have you been out here? You figure it's probably time to head back to the real world. You tell him you'll teleport back and then wake him up.
What? Oh no! Don't wake me up, please. I don't want to go back to that life. I could spend my days here, forever feeling blissful and happy for once.
You pause. That's not the response you were expecting. Although you suppose you should have seen this coming. What about his friends? His responsibilities in the waking world? What happens when the drones come knocking?
Well, those are some pertinent questions which I don't care about, though. This is where I am happy and where I belong. That's what you wanted, right? To help me be happy.
Oh, that fucking... Ooh, I almost forgot this was Tavros we're dealing with. Right.
Arthur?
Then your work here is done!
He smiles at you, and you feel like you should smile back, but there's a hint of sadness behind his eyes that gives you pause. It's like he's waiting for you to take charge and tell him off for choosing escapism. Waiting for you to make the hard decision he doesn't have the guts to make. That's not the kind of person you are. If he'd rather spend most of his time asleep, that's good enough for you. Given the planet he lives on, you can't blame him. So you give him a little wave and vanish into the ether of Cat, and by the time he works up the nerve to say something, you're already gone. Okay. Bro just dies asleep at his desk.
Okay, so this is coma ending. He's fully... That's a coma.
Fucking coma route.
Truly, he is Ash Ketchum. Anyway.
I was going to say the Tavros coma theory. What if Tavros was in a coma all along?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Alright, one last round.
Truly, I will sidebar real quick. Only, like, oh, what if this was actually a dream or a fake? What if this fictional series actually didn't happen at all? Only one I will ever respect because it still takes place in the universe of the fictional series. Only one I will at least vaguely respect. I don't think it's remotely true. I think it's still stupid, but it's not just, well, this doesn't make any actual normal physical sense, so it must be fake. And it's like, yeah, it's fiction. It's a fictional story. At the very least, the Ash coma theory is like, yeah, Pokemon are real in this universe. Ash is just also in a coma. Anyway, it's centrism time.
I'm gonna like Tavros. Both sides of the argument have
June, apparently it was my turn. Apparently it was my turn to be hit.
Your turn with the fucking dodgeball.
To be hit by Apollo's dodgeball square in the face.
Who do you think you are? A fucking centrist?
Centrist detected.
This is a choice-driven narrative game. And that obviously means having to choose between two equally unsatisfying, mutually incompatible options, which will forever alienate you from the side you did not pick. Try again. It's not even an option! It's not even an actual option! It's not even a real actual ending!
It is as cool as to show a boy his new coat and never been him wearing.
Based! Anyway,
Oh, thank you for that snipe at fucking Fire Emblem Fates.
Excellent. Excellently done. I don't know exactly who necessarily wrote that particular route, but whoever you are, a standing ovation for you. A standing ovation. Excellent.
Look, We don't need golden routes. Golden routes just mean narratively unsatisfying bullshit.
It means you were too scared to commit.
I want to
Pull the trigger!
I want to murder people and I want to feel the consequences.
Make a concrete decision about shit and live with the
Look,
future that you make.
Make your choice. Killing 2 people who considered you their sibling, or killing 2 people who consider you their sibling.
Or in this case,
Fire,
tell
that's Fire
Vriska
Emblem
to
Fates.
fuck off, or call Tavros a cuck.
Cockroach. That should have been an achievement, just being like fucking centrist.
Centrist detected, and it's just an actual
Centrist
photo
detected,
of whoever it was that
opinion
wrote that route
rejected.
pointing a gun at the camera. With like the fucking
Description
red
just said
eye,
no.
with like the fucking like red lens flare eyes and shit. Oh, based, real, sick,
Based,
Hell yes.
based. Wow.
Based. For real.
Right.
So, everyone, what did we think of this episode of Reading Homestuck Pesterquest? What were our thoughts?
It was fine.
I thought it was a great route.
I love how after
I'm
all
not
of
su-
this, I love how after all we just said there for a moment, all of that fucking like hype just immediately. No, it's fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, I thought it was a great route. I'm just not
Oh,
a
yeah,
super
lot of
fan
fun.
of Tavros as a character.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, same for me. I just don't like Tavros.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I don't like him, but he's definitely not. He's definitely not like top 10 even. He's like for me, very middle of the road. He's like, yeah, he's a character. Like, he has an important place in the story, but it's like, he's, like, in terms of my personal liking towards him, he's there. Very a guy that exists in the world.
Yeah,
He's
there.
he's good rep for somebody who's depressed. He's not incredible rep for somebody who's disabled, but it's like not terrible either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, each their own on that. But I think definitely, I think this is, aside from, funnily enough, Vriska's route, this is, I think, one of the routes we've done that I've had the most fun with. Like, Tavros as a character, one thing. This route is definitely, like, if this route doesn't end up in my top 5, the rest of these gotta be bangers. You know? And I mean, considering the fact that shit's just been getting better and better, motherfucker, they might all be bangers. I don't know yet. We ain't done them. We got 9 to go. But this, yeah, good time. Good shit. Hell yes.
Yeah.
I'm still not over me making centrism jokes the whole fucking time and then immediate first line on the route. What are you, a fucking centrist?
And then hitting us with the fucking, this is a narrative decision game, fuck ass.
Remember the
You already
genre
made
you
your
are
choice
in.
to play it. Make more choices.
Also,
Your choices
I will
not
say-
only do matter, but are literally the only thing in the game that make
I
it a
will
game.
say, I like how there's only one technically bad ending in the... Like, okay, you don't get a narratively satisfying thing with Tavros, but at least you get, like, to do something with Vriska instead, instead of, like, the usual where it's, like, first bad, second bad, final good.
Like, at least one person is chill and fine and good in all of these endings, at the very least from their own perception to some extent.
Yeah, and even then, I mean, the second Tavros one is,
Yeesh.
It's kind of morally, it's a bit fucked to just leave someone, even if they are happy.
Yeah, or even if they seem happy, but honestly, distinctly, like, aren't happy, you know? I mean, a day out in the fucking medium seems chill, though. But as a day out.
Yeah. Just a day.
You know? Just a day.
Of...
Instead of, like, I don't know, like fucking eternity or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like London. Fun for a day out.
London's...
Living there makes you want to die.
London is kind of ass to live in. Speaking from experience.
I'm speaking from others' experience. I am speaking from many testimonies.
Yeah.
But
let's wrap.
Yes, let's wrap this up. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you very much like this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload episodes of Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone, and we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Other things, like Dig and Rimper, coming soon to this channel. We got Dig and Rimper, another one, Chapter 5. It's nearly the end of the game, but not quite. If you don't know what Dig and Rimper is, well, we got 2 fucking playlists of it, technically 3, but one's, like, abandoned. Because we started it ages and ages ago, and then Arthur had to leave the channel for, like, uni stuff, and then when he came back, it had been, like, I don't know, like 3 months, and we had completely lost the plot, so we just sort of dropped it. But, you can check that out. We also have Dicey Deeds. We got, Lancer, Cyborg recently, a lot of fun. We recently also did another JoJo's tier list, and when we've done with Dig and Rimper Chapter 5, Dig and Rimper another one Chapter 5, we're going to be doing the next one. We're going to be making those a lot more of a regular thing. Or at the very least, they're going to be, between big seasons and shit. Like a lot of other stuff. But, you can check all of that out. Or not, if you so choose, but you are missing out, I will say. You can also follow me on Tumblr. I post things there sometimes, not super often, honestly, but, when I do, it's like a reblog or, just an unusual shitpost, just something. Just little bits and pieces, but I do also post the stuff that I make for our Writing Homestuck series, which hopefully we will be able to get back to at some point soon-ish, but it does take quite a while to get shit ready for them, organise it all, We ain't trying to make some slapdash nonsense. But you can also send me asks, send me DMs, send me whatsoever you choose. YouTube does sometimes eat your thumbnail, your comments, which is very frustrating for all involved. Sorry, I am overheating at the moment. But yeah, YouTube does sometimes eat your comments, which is very frustrating for all involved. So if you wanted to send me something, and YouTube said you could not, you can send it to me over there, and I'll actually be able to see it. You can also follow June on Tumblr and on Instagram. June.
Yeah, you can follow me on those places. Stuff happens on occasion. Just being real.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. And you can find that at Quag like Quagsire, Souls like Dark Souls. Put the two together, Quag Souls.
Boom. And you can also follow Arthur on Twitch. Arthur.
Yes. Twitch.tv/PENNEDRAIG. That's Pendraig. Oh, I'm done with Dark Souls. I'm
free.
free.
It has been released.
I recently learned some things about that game that when they were mentioned to me, I was like, oh, I do remember doing that when I first played the game. That made it much more palatable, but because this was a replay after like 6 years, there was so much I'd lost.
You forgot.
But like, things like when I did the whole magma run without knowing about the magma ring, even though instinct made me get the magma ring. And getting that weapon from the undead dragon before I went and did the area with all the ghosts. That is one of the weapons that can kill the ghosts. I just didn't remember that. So there are like divine weapons. So there were, and that club I tried to use, I could have gone to a blacksmith and leveled it down 1, and then it would have been able to do the same thing. Would have been divine +5. So I almost knew what I was doing.
But
I'm going to be real with
little
you.
bits here and there.
I'm going to be real with you. I think my criticisms still stand.
Yeah, if you
Why
guys
the fuck
already
did you
know
make a
this
game like
random
that?
esoteric shit just to be able to get through an area of the game without wanting to fucking lob your controller into your wall, that's like...
I also think fundamentally that area's design is ass, because you guys saw me go through it, and in the final stream, and I was just like, I am now going to skip this whole area with this one small jump you can do, because it's bad and boring.
Also, it still doesn't really matter if you can kill the ghosts or not, if the ghost can clip through the wall right next to you and still fucking gank you immediately from a direction your your weapon literally can't hit.
Yeah, killing you while you're on the ladder. Yeah, so I think my criticisms of that still stand. I'm still a devout Dark Souls 1 lover. It did a lot and introduced really interesting concepts of difficulty into the gaming industry. Miyazaki would have been shot by me if I were an executive. And they produced Dark Souls 1 into Dark Souls 2. And I like both the games.
A Dark Souls lover, but also a distinct Dark Souls critiquer.
Yeah, you have to at some point in your life
Open your eyes and not be glazed.
Gotta critique
now I'm
the
doing,
shit you love. You gotta critique the shit you love.
Yeah, now I'm doing Resident Evil 2, which is fun. That's a game.
And when do you believe you will next be able to stream?
Maybe like Wednesday. No, I'm doing stuff Wednesday. Maybe like Tuesday.
Tuesday? Maybe. Tuesday evening? Maybe.
Yeah, something like that. We'll say.
And what times do you stream, Arthur?
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Let me finish the whole. I stream between 6 and 7:30 start. That's GMT +1. Sorry, that's UTC +1, or GMT Standard Time. And I will stream for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And I might interject that stream with some Jump King if I feel like it. I went and did some Jump King off stream just because it was fun, and I went and got the gold coin and bought my shoes, and then jumped back down to the bottom of the sewers. So you guys would be able to be there with me again. But I just wanted to have some drip.
Fair. Very fair. And before we move on to Mason real quick, I will just interject with something I did realise I wanted to say and forgot to say briefly. When it comes to Vriska, she is definitely the type of motherfucker who is like, this game has accessibility settings. That's woke and I hate it.
Yeah.
God forbid a game is modular.
God forbid a game gives you options.
Oh,
God forbid a normal game where...
the fucking
dumb shit people were spouting about me near the Hollower that I saw the other day, and I'm not getting into that now.
We
Let's
ain't
end
getting
the
into that now.
episode.
It's near the end of the video. So, Mason, do you have anything you wish to say at the end of this here episode of Reading Homestuck Pesterquest?
I would say thank you all so much for watching. We love making these. We hope you enjoy making them. Yeah, Vriska would absolutely buy a Japanese copy of Mega Man 2 just so that there isn't a difficulty option.
And then give it to Tavros.
And then give it to Tavros and make him play it. Yeah. But yeah, this was good, and I'm looking forward to getting back into digging Rimper. That'll be fun as always. And yeah, please check out the Lancer episode 2. Check out the JoJo's Part 3 tier list. Check out the Bamzuki. That was a lot of fun. And check out the Cyborg that we did. That was
Lancer
hectic.
episode 2. You're sending them back real far.
Yeah, well, it's kind of
Not
it's just
episode
kind of like the last
1,
arc of
notably.
things that we've done.
Not
I mean,
episode 1.
You've had quite a few months to watch episode 1 by now, but episode 2.
But episode 2, now that's recent.
That was like this
That's
year,
the real shit.
I think.
I think Mason means mission 2, by the way.
Mission.
That's what I mean.
You mean mission 2, not episode.
That's what I meant.
I'm having a laugh because you said episode 2.
Well, I'm hungry.
The second episode.
Your food
Yeah, fair.
gone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alright,